Hi guys, welcome to my channel everybody, and thank you so much for watching. What's going on guys? I am Jade. Please hit the like button and also share this video. Happy Monday evening. I wanted to quickly come out here and just do a quick reaction because the girl of the hour finally shows up, and all I gotta say is that he don't cast. He don't cast. Now everybody go chop breakfast. Shayo Igbo. Woo! Actually, before I do that, let me do a quick special shout out. Thank you so much, T Button. Hopefully you will catch me live and drop me a comment, or if you catch this later on in playback, please drop me a comment. Thank you so much for the coffees. I woke up to a couple of coffees yesterday, Saturday, and yeah, I wanted to say special shout out to you because it came in while I was in live, so I appreciate you so much for doing that. Thank you. So again, like I said, I wanted to just come out here. Let me do a quick sound check to make sure that you guys can hear me. I want and just touch on this because I feel like, hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah. Okay. You guys can hear me. So I wanted to come out here and do a quick reaction. This is really a short one, hopefully. And she's came out and she's basically talking about how she has been sick. And by she, I mean Tay Tay. She basically came out saying that she has been sick, but the entire time, not one sign, not one evidence, okay, to even prove, to buttress, to even confirm that she was in fact sick. Okay, she even prefaced a bunch of times, guys, I might be coughing, I might be, none of those things. The 15 minutes that she was live, not one single sign. And the way she was talking, when she was one or two times when she mentioned his name, Pegasus, the way she was talking was just like, yeah, you can just see the sadness in her face. And it wasn't lost on me how all these people in the comments, they are fawning over her. Oh my God. Some of them were even expressing how they were all going through some kind of BP situation. They were so worried, thinking that something had happened. So let's go ahead and listen. So she's not with him. She's God knows where, and she's eating alone, and she has no plans of going over there or spending time with him. So she says that she has been sick. Okay, she has not been feeling well. She has been so sick that she didn't even want to talk to anybody. She has not been taking anybody's calls. She's even had a hard time even responding to text messages. That sounds like the trimmings of a heartbreak. Okay, when your heart is broken and you are in pain and you're thinking what to do with your life. How do you move on? How do I live without you? If you ever know. Like, when you're in that space and then people are calling you, you don't want to pick up the phone. I have never seen any single person, okay, who's not dead, who's not in a coma, who was sick and refused to pick up the phone or text people or respond to text messages when you're not incapacitated. Like, that is not something that happened. That is like breakup behavior. When your heart has been broken and you don't want to talk to anybody because you are so in pains, you're thinking about how you have flaunted this guy, how you have thrown yourself on this guy, begging him for a measly promise ring, humiliating yourself, putting up with things that you will ordinarily never put up with because you think you have landed your Johnny Blue Eyes, only for him to like serve you breakfast, So, and that can really shake you. That can really have you shook to the point where you'll be like, gosh, I don't want to talk to anybody. How do I explain to people? How do I start telling everybody that we are no longer together, that we are broken up? Kind of hard to do. So let's go ahead and listen to what she had to
I'm
say.
like, hey guys. a lot of you have been asking where I've been, and I
Yeah,
just wanted to show
myself
my face
included.
and say hi.
Hi. Hi, Tay
um,
Tay.
I haven't really been feeling well for the past week, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've had a cold
Mm.
and I've had a fever
You don't
for the
sound
past.
like it. You don't seem like it. At some point in this live stream, she actually said that, oh, that she even lost weight. Again, yeah, she's saying that she had a cold, she had a fever, she's coughing, prefacing and letting everybody know, for warning people that she might have mucus coming out of God knows where. But not one time did any of those things that she basically preface with happen. Not once. Not once in the entire video. But she did say she lost some weight. Again, another sign that a breakup has happened. When you break up and you're in pain, your heart is breaking, your heart is hurting. You don't want to like eat, you hate food. You know what I mean? You don't want to eat, you don't want anybody talking to you. You just want to be left alone in your own world as you mourn the the relationship that you were really banking on, the relationship that you really hoped, okay, that the relationship that you really hoped was going to be the one. It's gonna be the one, only for you to realize that no, you're gonna have to go back to the market. Gonna have to keep trying. Anyways, let's go.
5 days, and I've also just been in bed. I've been
Mhm.
like in and out of sleep
Mhm.
constantly.
Mhm.
And so yeah, I just wanted to say I appreciate everybody for checking on me and
Oh.
asking how I've been. and and yeah. So
Magda says he was so avoiding the question of her whereabout. Exactly. He wasn't responding. Even when people will ask him, he wouldn't respond. If in fact she was maybe sick, like she's claiming now, what stops him from saying, oh, Tay Tay's not feeling well, Tay Tay is sick? What stops him from saying that? It takes nothing away from you. Like it doesn't even matter. But the way he was avoiding letting people know exactly where she was only told me one thing, that they were no longer together and he couldn't possibly care less, and he couldn't care to even try to like defend or make excuses. You know how sometimes when you and your guy, okay, you're having an issue, boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm not even talking about married couple. When you and your husband you and your boyfriend are having like disagreements, and you guys are not talking, not breakup, but you guys are like shunning each other, not talking to each other. And then maybe he goes somewhere or you go somewhere where you have your mutual friends or people who obviously know that you guys are together, and they're asking, oh, where's your babe? They're asking you or they're asking him because only one of you came and the other one didn't come, and they're asking. And you're like, oh, if it is a situation whereby you guys are just having a little misunderstanding, you guys are going to work things out, you'd be like, oh, he's fine or she's fine. She's busy, she's working, or you can just make one excuse or another because you know that you guys are just doing what normal people do, having disagreements or whatever, you guys are going to be able to work it out. But a situation whereby there is an actual breakup, you guys are donezo, finitos, kaput, no going back, you dodge that question, you know, or you avoid it, or you just tell them the truth. So in this scenario, whenever they will ask him about Tay Tay, he will completely not respond because he couldn't possibly care less, and because he knew that it was over. If it was a situation whereby they just had a falling out and they were going to come back and reconcile or whatever, sort things out, he would have been like, "Oh, she's probably what?" Or not probably. He would have been more, um, you know, assertive about it and be like, oh, she's working today, or oh, she's hanging out with some of her friends today, or she's fine, or because they're gonna come back together and people or their viewers and their followers are gonna be none the wiser about it. But yeah, he was dodging, he didn't want to answer it, and you can see that she's shaking. As much as she's trying to say, I have been sick, she does not look like somebody who has been sick. She does not look like somebody who had a fever or because there was not one single sign. It is too early. Like this is the first time in 7 days that she is doing a live video. Okay. So if this was a situation where she was sick, like she's claiming, it is still too early for the symptoms to have passed. Like at this point, you would have still been hearing her coughing or exhibiting those symptoms to show that, okay, she's really sick or she was really sick. But especially considering the symptoms that she described. She was so sick, she couldn't even text anybody back, she couldn't talk to anybody on the phone. Like you will still, at this point, you will still see those symptoms, especially when she claimed that her nose was running. Like you will still see that, but it doesn't exist because it's not what happened. She's fibbing, basically. Mm.
I appreciate everybody. Hi, Holly. Hi, Emma. Hi, Gwen. How are you guys? As you can hear, it's not all the way cleared up. My cold is still here.
There is nothing. I don't hear diddly squiddly squid. I don't hear diddly squiddly squid. I hear nothing. Sorry, I do not hear anything. Okay? You know who I hear though? When Jay is talking, okay, you can hear that Jay is not in the best of health. Okay? And by Jay, I mean his daughter. I don't mean him. When you hear the way she's talking, her voice is cracked, and she sounds like she has sore throat. So yeah, but I hear nothing. I do not hear diddly squid. But okay, you keep telling it though. You keep telling it.
So I still am dealing with the cough and constantly coughing up mucus.
Mm.
Sorry, TMI. But yeah, constantly
It won't even phase even somebody that is like really squeamish like me. What you're saying doesn't even phase me. It won't make me feel squeamish because I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
doing that, and today is finally the first day I wasn't like feeling weak to the point that I can actually drive somewhere. But yeah, haven't been cooking, haven't been doing anything. I literally just actually got myself some pizza, so that's why I'm in the car right now.
Mm.
Because I'm probably not cooking tonight.
You're in the car because you don't have any place. You have no home. You have no home. Ooh.
As well.
Mhm,
But yeah, today's the first day that I'm not feeling too weak to
mhm,
like actually drive. So
mhm,
um so yeah, hasn't really been
mhm.
that good of a week, but thank you guys for all of your prayers, and I just wanted to say hi. Hi Joanne, hi Sharon, hi Samantha, hi Burns.
Exactly, Mesh. Mesh says, who eats pizza while sick? Exactly.
I've been sick, haven't been feeling well. That's where I've been. Um, yeah. Hi Vivian, hi Claudia.
Somebody says, why was she alone if she was that sick? Not once did he talk about your health. Exactly. Exactly. The math is not mathing, Tay Tay. The math is not mathing. We are not feeling what you're putting down. The math is not mathing. When you're sick, when you're not of the best health, is when your partner is supposed to have your back. Your partner is supposed to step in to help you, okay? And bring you closer. I mean, you have known this man for barely 2 months, and you have spent every waking hour with him since then. So why is it that now that you need him, now that you're quote unquote sick, he can't even be there for you? He's just letting you just go and be by yourself? Do you know how much content, if these two really were in a relationship, do you know how much content they would have done if in fact she really was sick? Hi, Janice. Do you know how much content they would have done from this quote unquote sickness if it was true? You know, this man would have shoved the camera on her face, wanting to prove that he is the dutiful boyfriend, he's a caring boyfriend, he's here to help. You like, we know him. We have seen him behave, we have seen his actions long enough to know his character, to know exactly what he would have done had had they been in a relationship and she really was sick. You know, he never misses an opportunity to pretend and act. This is the same person who who made so-called breakfast. Okay, God knows, I like, it is an insult to breakfast to even categorize that as. But it looked like he was cooking stone when he was supposedly making breakfast for some at that time. Okay, this is a person who made it known when he supposedly bought her, when he changed just one tire. He only changed one tire for summer, and he made sure to let his followers know. He made sure that she, you know, applauded him, as doted on him, and christened him the best boyfriend in the world, just because he changed allegedly one single tire. So we know that if she really had been sick, we know because this is what he does. We know he would have had the camera all over her, all over her. We know this. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Bond Divine says, critical thinkers over here, Tay. We no grief for anybody. Jenny says, absolutely, Jade. He would never miss the opportunity to show he is the best boyfriend in the world. Exactly. Exactly. Amma says, Jade, how many times have I called at 2:43 a.m.? Anyway, let me go get my piece. Jade, 3 times you called. 3 times, Amma. Mhm. Somebody says 2 months in, and she brought him so much. She bought him so much clothes. She's a joker. And Jenny says, and not to mention, she was there for him when he acted like he was on his last breath. Why wasn't that returned? Exactly. Exactly. So the math is not mathing, okay? I'm doing my calculations, Tay Tay, and my calculator is saying error messages. My calculator is giving me error messages because the math is not mathing. And you know what I'm picturing in my head? You know what I'm picturing in my head? Just based off of the way that Tay Tay has behaved, the way she has fawned over this man, I'm imagining that she would have told all of her friends what an amazing guy he is. He's the best thing to happen to her since sliced bread. He's so handsome. He's so good looking. I'm sure she would have fawned over him. And that is the hardest part when it comes to relationship, especially when people in your orbit, people in your circle, they know that you're dating this guy and you have painted him out to be this amazing guy to them. I don't think what she says about him, about how he's such an amazing guy, I don't think it ends with just us. I don't think she only says that to the people that are watching her. I really very much believe that she says the same thing. She regurgitates the same thing to the people that are in her space, in her real life. She dotes on him and she gloats and she talks about how amazing. And that's actually the worst part. I always say this, right? When a relationship ends, the pain of being with this person for however long and all this stuff, yeah, it can be painful, it can be hurtful. But what's even more painful and hurtful is that all the things that you have said about this person, and now you have to face all those people that you said those things about. And in many situations, if you have any pride, you know, you might not even really go back to tell those people about all the awful things that he did to you, because they're going to be looking at you crazy. Like, but you said he was your knight in shiny armor. So what's all this other stuff that you're telling us about how you were paying for stuff? And my sister had a friend, yeah, and whenever my sister's friend was in a relationship, my older sister, because I used to hang out with people who were much older than me, if you can tell. That's where I got all my wisdom. Okay. But anyways, my sister's friend, whenever she's in a relationship with a guy, she's very wealthy, she's very successful. She runs a very successful restaurant in New York, and very successful. Very, like, she's very successful. I remember when I will go there, like some weekends when I'm not busy, I will go to the restaurant to go and just chill over there. And I remember I would just be thinking, wow, she's one of those people who came from Nigeria and was just blessed, you know, and because her brother had a restaurant, and her brother decided to relocate to Canada, and she took over. And so she was really successful. She really did something, because her mother was in the restaurant business while they were in Nigeria. So it was kind of like a transition from that. So she was really, really successful. So she will date guys. When she's dating a guy, she will always tell my sister, "Oh, he's always spending money on me. Anything she buys for herself, she will claim it's this guy who buys it for her." But we know, because like, it's okay to buy things for yourself and say that you bought those things for yourself. You know what I mean? But she was always the one, because she wanted to uplift the guy. Whoever she was dating, she wanted people to think that, oh, this guy is good and this guy is also equally wealthy. This guy is not following her because of her money, blah blah blah. But then whenever they will break up, it is then that she'll start talking about all the things that she did for the guy, and all the things that she bought herself and claimed it was the guy that bought it. It always make me laugh when people do that, you know. And when you're somebody who behaves like that, right? People that are closest to you start looking at you crazy, like, like, what's this? So that's the same, and that's the hardest part. When you have painted a certain picture about the person that you're dating, you most times, if you have any pride at all, you won't go back and be like, oh, um you won't go back and be saying that, oh, he did this and he did that anymore, right? So, like, it's just you will just swallow it. You won't go back and tell them that what he did to you was really bad and he treated you poorly. He never bought you any gift and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, back to this Jeep, to this Tay Tay situation. Um Bond Divine says, I have a friend like that too. Like, it's so wild to me. My sister and I will just look at ourselves and we'll just laugh, because we know that she's so full of caca. We know she's full of horse manure, you know. We know, But when you've already lied, when you've already painted a certain picture, you can't then go back and say, this person hurt me, this person did this person never gifted me one single thing the entire time that we're together. I was always the one paying for everything. When we go to a restaurant, I'll pay. When we go to movies, I'll pay. Like, why do that? Why don't just be yourself, honestly? Oh, oh my God. Somebody says this man only have a huge smile. They're not ready for the conversation. They're not ready for the conversation. They're not ready for the conversation.
Eat raw. Mm. I don't really like to eat, and actually, in all honesty, I have not been able to eat much. Like, I've lost weight, sadly. But
Did you hear how she's saying that she's lost weight? So you're claiming to have fever, you're claiming to have cold, and you've lost weight, but have you noticed up until now there is still not one sign that she has all those things that she's claiming? Make it make sense, Tay Tay. Make it make sense.
yeah, I lost weight
My calculator is telling me error.
by just sitting in bed. But been able to. I've been sick. Haven't been feeling well. That's where I've been. Um, yeah. Hi Vivian. Hi Claudia. Eat raw. Mm. I don't really like to eat, and actually, in all honesty, I have not been able to eat much. Like, I've lost weight, sadly. But yeah, I lost weight by just sitting in bed. But yeah, I haven't been able to eat. Yesterday was the first that I was actually really able to eat something.
Exactly. I must say her facial expression actually gave her up on the Peggy cabbage soup. Exactly. Like you can just tell that she was just fibbing. Like you can just tell. If you're in a relationship and you are not feeling well and the love of your life prepares you something, cabbage soup or whatever, and you are retelling, excuse me, and you are retelling the story about how the love of your life um made you cabbage soup, even if you are somebody who really despises cabbage soup, even if you're somebody who really hates cabbage soup, the fact that the love of your life thought you needed that and made that to you will make you have an expression of happiness and pride, not an expression of misery. Like when she said that, I took one look at her face, and her face and her words were not matching up at all. Like you could just see the sadness. She just wore a long face in that moment when she was talking about that. She just wore a very long face. You can just tell that she was just making something up, and she was obviously regretful that she's having to make it up when it could have been the real deal. It could have been something that he could have done for her. And you could just see the disappointing look on herself. I don't know who she's more disappointed in, fact that the relationship ended, or the fact that she's having to lie. She's having to like speak forth her fantasy, what she would have hoped to see happen to her. But yeah, her facial expression definitely told a different story than what she was trying to say. Yeah, I peeped that as well.
And taste something. But yeah, today, yeah. So I just got a pizza, and I got my favorite chips too. These are my favorite. Hold on. My favorite chips. My barbecue pops. I got those because I finally am able to taste it. but yeah. So I literally been in bed. Salads, fruits, drinks, a lot of water, drink. Yeah, I've been trying to drink water. I've been drinking water, and I've been eating a lot of fruit. I will say that. Like, I do need to get some more fruit. I ate all my grapes. so I don't have any more fruit or anything. But yeah, I don't. Everything else, yes. I have a mango. I need to get some more fruit. Hi, Shooty. Um, Sharon, thank you. Hi, Laverne, thank you. Hi, Riri. Missed you guys too. I appreciate you. The thumbs up came. But no, I appreciate everybody for checking on me. And yeah, I've been feeling like a mess. So I'm like, I took a moment for myself to not be on live. So yeah. I do have oranges, so I have been eating those. So, hi Maple, hi Darlene, hi Melanie. Yay! You guys are all making me smile right now, which is great, because that's what I need. I feel like smiling helps make you feel better. So, I have my tissue with me here too. Like, that's how bad it is. I literally like carry my tissue around with me. And
Listen, I don't know if it is my squeamish nature. I really, really dislike using like tissue paper, like bathroom tissue to like wipe my nose or touch my face. I don't even care if it is something that, I just opened. It hasn't even been in the bathroom. Like, I am very, very much like, obviously, OCD is being used like this just casually. I'm not saying that I have been diagnosed with OCD or anything, but yeah, I don't know. I just, in my brain, my mind tells me, okay, this is not supposed to go to my face or my nose or anywhere. Again, it doesn't matter if that bathroom tissue had not even touched the bathroom. Just the thought that it's supposed to go to the bathroom and it's used for something else, I just really feel weird using it on my face. So like I always have like you know, the regular tissues that you use for your wipes and stuff. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very squeamish that way. I really am. And yeah, I don't know. Cause in my mind, in my head, it's like, I shouldn't be using this. I don't know. It's weird. What can I say? I'm weird sometimes. So yeah, when I saw that she pulled that thing out and be like my bathroom, I was like, ew. I thought she was gonna pull out like the Kleenex or something. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Exactly. I thought she was gonna pull out a tissue box or something. But then she pulled out a big tissue, bathroom tissue. I'm like, wait, ew, 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 ew. I don't know. Listen, it really freaks me out. Seriously, it grosses me out. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, surprised I'm not coughing right now because that's
I'm surprised too, especially when you made a big deal about how you've been coughing and you've been this and that, and I am yet to see one sign of that.
it's been really bad.
Hmm.
Thank you, Jims. Thank you for the compliment. But happy Black History Month, everybody. What have you guys been doing so far for your month? How has everybody's new February month been going? Hi, Hillary. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Amanda. Oh, my pizza's falling apart. So this is what my pizza looks like because I don't eat cheese. This is my pizza, guys. It's falling apart.
That looks horrible. I don't even know. Tay Tay's all over the place. Oh, justice for Tay Tay.
I probably should have put like a little bit of cheese on it just to make it look like a pizza, but
Okay, so what's the story? You don't eat cheese, but you probably should have put a little cheese on it. Do you not eat cheese because you are lactose intolerant, lactose sensitive, or is it just something that you feel like you want to say because it makes you stand out by saying, "Oh, I don't eat cheese"? I don't know, man. There is a lot of pretending going on. Mm.
mm, time for now. Justin did buy me some soup. Yes. Um,
Look at the look on her face as she's telling the story about how he bought her some soup. Like, like you're not convincing anyone with this long face you're wearing. You're not convincing anyone that that man bought you. She looks so sad. This is the saddest she looked the entire video, talking about how this man that she loves bought her some soup as a way to show that he cares for her. That should inspire, that should invoke a different facial expression. But instead, she looks so sad. When you're talking about how the man that you love so much, that you're so proud of, took care of you, because, buying soup for you when you were sick is a good gesture. You should be wearing a smile. It's not as if you have not smiled the entirety of this live stream. You have been smiling. But when you're talking about this man that you adore, buying you, looking after you in that way, and it is the saddest moment of this live video. The saddest moment of this live video. Like, exactly, Amma. Amma said she couldn't even make an eye contact. Exactly. It is the saddest part of this video that she's talking about him buying her soup. Mm-mm, 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 mm. Let me roll this back. Look at her face, okay? This is how she's acting, talking about the man buying her soup. This is how her face looks. Okay? Let me roll that
time for
back.
now.
Somebody says, is she in the women's shelter? It appears so. It appears, I would not even be surprised because she doesn't have a home where she films from. She's in the car and she has to, like, because, she has to debunk or try to come out and get some stars. And so she has to do a quick appearance. But she's like, if she really was sick, she could, and she wanted to do a video, couldn't she have filmed in her home if she had one? I would not be surprised at all, Mabel, if she's living in a homeless shelter. I would not be surprised at all.
Justin did buy me some soup.
Look at her face.
Yes.
Yes. Look at her face as she says, yes. And she's not looking at the camera.
Um, it was cabbage soup,
Look at her face as she tells the story.
but
Look at her face.
to be honest, I couldn't even eat the soup. Couldn't eat any soup. Um, but I've just been, I've honestly just been at my place resting and sleeping.
So she's saying that she's been at her place resting and sleeping. When is Valentine's Day? Okay, unless they are able to work things out, they are able to like come to an agreement, come to some kind of conclusion about, different terms or whatever. Valentine's Day is in 11 days. Okay. So me, I'm patiently waiting for Valentine's Day. Okay, whatever happens, if they make up, if they just pretend as if they're working things out just to put on a show for Valentine's Day, I'm still going to be able to peep it. I'm still going to be able to catch them. So yeah.
Eat gluten-free pizza, white flour turns into sugar. Yeah. I don't really eat pizza very often, and I don't even know why I really got this pizza, but honestly, guys, I need to go lay down, because I'm starting to feel a little, woo. I'm gonna go pick up my son in a little bit, so, yeah. Hi, Laura. I'm,
She just looks so sad. Oh my gosh. She looks so sad.
Miriam. You can get miso soup very quick. Oh, yeah, I like miso soup. I like when Benihana's they make a good miso soup. Hi, Maritza. Taja, welcome back.
Holy Mary said, Jane, I always enjoy how you laugh anytime you are teasing them. I always imagine them watching you with fumes coming out of their ears and nose while watching and hearing you laugh. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But yeah.
Other room. Oh. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you again. Missed you. Oh. Anywho, guys, I just wanted to.
Like you can just see the sadness in her face when people are saying that it's so nice to see you, we miss you. It's like you can just see like she's mourning them already. She's mourning what she had or what she wanted to have with Pegasus. Like you can see that she's mourning. You can see like the sadness. This is genuine sadness that you actually see in her face. Especially when the people started saying, "No, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you," and she knows that that's over. You know, she's just now going to be relegated to all the other crazy cycles if you let him tell it. You know, you can actually see the sadness in her face. You can actually see it.
Come and say hi, let everybody know that I'm still alive, and I'll be back for sure whenever like I'm fully recovered. Probably more so in the week. Um, I'll try to like um, get on again. But yeah. Hi, Michelle. I'm here. I'm living. Um, I don't need an inhaler. I don't need an inhaler.
The comment section, those people. Like the things that they suggest, the things that they say, like how can you take any of those people seriously? But she does. Oh well.
Yes, Christine, I will definitely do some more cooking videos when I can actually cook. Right now, I don't even feel good enough to cook, but I definitely will whenever I foresee
Ghislaine
doing so probably
says,
this week.
Jane, you're always right. Period. I'll take that, Ghislaine. I'll take that. I'll take being right. But not always, though. I've been wrong before. When I was 3 years old, I was wrong. Only that one time I was wrong.
Later in the week, maybe Thursday. Hi, Lily. Thank you. Babes, people.
Yep. Mabel says, no, you don't have a place to cook. I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I saw everybody was looking for me. That is why I am showing my face. And I'm grateful that people care about me enough. Hi, Justy. Hi, Linda. How has everybody been? Hi, Robin. I'm doing well. Hi, Sharon. Pitiful but cute. Oh, that's so sweet. Don't know if that was a compliment or I don't know, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Someone says she looks pitiful. Pitiful but sweet. And she's taking it as a compliment. And I think I understand what that person is trying to convey. She does look beautiful. She does. Like somebody really going through a heartbreak.
Well, yeah, I am tired. And, yeah, it takes a lot of energy to talk, so that's why I haven't been on live. Yeah. Thanks, Belle.
Exactly, Magda. Magda says, if you think they care about you, wait till they know you broke up with their idol. That's when they're gonna put pepper soup water. They will dangle pepper soup water in her eyes. Hey, she wait oh, she should wait. Oh my gosh, she should wait until they know that they are donzo. They are no longer together. That's why. that is that is such a fact, Magda. That is such a fact, Magda Peters. They will soon learn. She will soon By the by the time it does the video, by the time he goes live, and call and call her cuckoo for Cocoa Pops in tell them that she's crazy and she's desperate, she's obsessed with him. That's when she's gonna know. That's when she's gonna know that, whoa, okay. Oh my god. No, that took me out. For real though. Oh gosh. By the time she even says something that doesn't even, that they remotely assume is shade towards their idol. By the time she says something that they don't agree with, that they think, oh, you must be shading our God King. You must be shading our Oyimbo Savior. That's when they, oh gosh. Oh, she's in for a rude awakening. She is in for a rude awakening, let me tell ya. All these nice things that they're saying to you, you just wait and see. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah, funny. Okay, just remember that, okay? Just keep that thought, okay? Remember that. Remember how they are making you feel now. Because you're going to need this feeling by the time they descend on you. If they as much as peep, if they as much as get a whip that you are somehow talking indirectly, shading their God King, hey gosh, that's when you will know, eh? Hmm.
No, I'm not pregnant.
And this is a narrative that some of his minions have started pushing. Even in my previous video, they were coming into my video and saying, "Oh, she probably got herself pregnant." I was like, "You guys must have really think this guy is like he's an imbecile or something." He's almost 37. He'll be 37 years old this year. For goodness sakes, like she probably got herself pregnant. she made um um she made him impregnate her. My gosh.
I just something's been going on. So as you guys know, hi Melissa. Um, Justin was sick, and then Athena was sick, and then my son got sick from school, or I don't know. And then thank you for the stars, Melissa. And then I got sick, and I don't know what. I don't really know what it is exactly. Could be COVID for all I know. But yeah. Whatever this was, I don't wish on anybody because it just was not a good time this week. But definitely got my rest for sure. And as you guys see, I can't say it for too long because I want to go to sleep again. Miss seeing your lives. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, I'm getting better for sure. Definitely getting better, but definitely better than what I was. It wasn't pretty. I didn't even want to show my face. That's how bad it was. Or nor was I thinking about it. I didn't answer anybody's calls. Didn't barely wanted to text. That just took a lot of energy.
Me, personally, me, I've never heard that somebody is sick and you're refusing to take people's calls, barely answering text messages. Mm, Me, I don't know about that one, shall. That does not make any sense. Those are breakup behavior, if you ask me.
Oh, all right, y'all. Well, um, I'm gonna get going. I just wanted to say hi to guys and see how everybody was doing and let everybody know that I'm okay. So, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you guys again soon, later this week. I promise. Bye, guys.
So yeah, that's the video that she did. And here are some of the comments. Somebody says some of us got anxiety, BP, and a lot of other stuff. Really nice to hear from you. Imagine catching BP over somebody else's relationship. Like that is beyond obsession. That's wild. Okay. And then another person said, just because you don't see her at Justin's home, how you assume they're not together, you people are sick because we know how he rolls. It's not our fault that you are slow. Because people were in the comment basically suggesting that they are no longer together, which obviously prompted this Homo sapien to come and tell us how her side of the story, share her wisdom with us. Okay. So yeah, they like this lady, since she was introduced, she has spent every waking hour at that man's house. So it is not out of the ordinary. It is not far fetched for people to wonder where she is when literally she has spent every waking hour with that man. Having known this man for less than 2 months, she will travel to Oregon. So, yeah, maybe you will soon catch up. Maybe you're slow. We'll let you catch up soon. Okay. Somebody says you probably had it. Oh, somebody said you probably heard it of self love. She's always speculating. Oh, all these people, they will come and start reporting a particular blogger or content creator as if, like, okay, so you guys reporting this content creator to whomever, wherever. What do you want them to do, to beat the person or what? No be your mouth you take talk. You've said it now. You reported. Did you win any trophy? Did you win any prize for reporting self-love? I want to know. Somebody said, I think this one is responding to somebody. I'm not sure. Says none of your doggone business will happen to you and your husband. Oh my gosh. So somebody commented and said, A and J are sick as well. It's a virus going around. Take care of yourself. Yes, it is winter. Yes, people are prone to, it's possible for people to get sick in the winter. But if you live in a filthy, disgusting apartment, cold apartment, it exposes you, it increases your chances of getting sick. If you live in a disgusting apartment that is also not well ventilated, that is also cold and dingy, that probably has mold, it is going to increase your chance of getting sick. It's just common sense. Somebody said, you people couldn't wait to see her to start asking about her and Justin, mind your business. We will ask, oh, we shall ask. This one came back, this Homo sapien. She said, you will learn people of this app love to speculate and don't know what they're talking about. You clearly are the one who doesn't know what you're talking about. People that are speculating based on patterns. You know what that means? Based on his pattern of behavior. Okay? Somebody even mentioned how, oh, she just said that he bought her soup. Why are you people still saying they are? Of course, they're together. She just mentioned that he bought her soup. So I saw that comment in the comment section. This is summer, okay? Few days after they broke up, Pegasus went on her Facebook, posted a video of some type of macaroni and whatever, claiming that it was Summer who made her that meal, knowing fully well that they are no longer together. They had broken up. He literally went out, he literally took to his social media, posted a picture of one nasty looking macaroni and cheese, claiming it was Summer who made it. She had to send him a message to immediately delete it, or she was going to come and expose him. It was only then that he deleted that message. And then not long after that, basically came out to confirm that they are no longer together. I saw all of that to say, believe everything that you see in this social media streets at your own peril, at your own detriment. We've been down this road before. This is not our first rodeo with him. Okay? We know, we know the game. We know what goes on. We know how they are. We know how he lies. We know how he fabricates things. Okay? We know how he make things up. Everybody is a ladder for him. Anybody can be used. Anybody can be used by him. So be smart, be wise. So all that talk about, oh, did you hear? She just said he bought her soup. He just said he bought her soup. That don't mean diddly squiddly squat. Okay? That does not mean one darn thing. Because it's fabrication. We have all seen this before. We have all seen him claiming, because he was always trying to pretend as if, oh, she was making him all this sudden food. She was looking after him, because that's all he cares about ultimately, that somebody looks after him. So he was pretending all these things only for that one to be like, don't be lying. Don't be using me. Don't be trying to score cheap points using me. He immediately deleted it. It wasn't long after that he confirmed that they are no longer together, that they have chosen to go their separate ways. She's a nice person. Nobody should send her hate. Who remembers that? Remember when he said that? Nobody should send her hate. She's a nice person. And then he tried to blame it on social media and people on social media as the reason why the relationship didn't work out. Obviously, that fell flat, because if your relationship is solid, it will not break up your relationship. Social media only reveal your relationship. It only reveals, the strength of your relationship. I never subscribe to that school of thought that says, oh, people break up once they start doing social media. No. Social media reveals who you are, reveals the strength of your relationship, reveals if it was on a solid ground before. If you are a jealous person, if you are envious of your partner, if you are greedy, financially greedy, social media will only reveal all those things. If your marriage is solid I use Olivia of hairstyle and lifestyle, health tutorial and lifestyle. For me, I know it's still early on. The relationship is still very, their time on social media is, I wouldn't even say early on because they've been doing this for a while. But the way that man support his wife, the way he just allows her to like fly, the way he encourages her, it is very, very refreshing to see. Honestly, Olivia, it is very, very refreshing to see how a man loves his wife, supports his wife, doesn't eye his wife's money, allows her to thrive. Do you know that if it were some men, he will say, let me buy my own Mercedes and then you can buy your own later. He just supports her in a way that is so refreshing to see. Honestly. Like he just support her and I love that. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen to tomorrow, but I really wish them well. But I pretty much pride myself in being a good judge of character, and I have observed them for a while. And I think both of them are really good for each other. There is really genuine love and support over there. There really is. You know, there is no jealousy, there is no bitterness, and the man is truly, truly a good man. You know, exactly. Bondi Divine say it is. That's why they are successful. Yeah, because if you're in a relationship and your spouse is not jealous of you, your spouse is not bitter, especially for men. Men have ego, and that is one way. That is one major identifier of men with healthy self-esteem versus men with low self-esteem. Men with healthy self-esteem would embrace their wife, support their wife. There is a post that came. There is this guy. The story that went viral of this Nigerian guy who his wife took um maternity leave. I think she had two babies back to back. Those women that will be nursing, they'll have a baby, they'll think, oh, because they are breastfeeding, they won't get pregnant. Before you know it, before the baby is 3 months, they've already gotten pregnant again. So the wife took 18 months to be on maternity leave. And then less than how many months that she came back, she got a major promotion. She became the head of a Fortune 500 company, or something like that. And this man, like, he came out and he was singing his wife's praise. It was so refreshing to see. He was talking about how, oh my gosh, he married up. This woman is such a rock star. Imagine taking 18 months to raise our two children, only for her to come back to work and get a promotion to head a Fortune 500 company. You know, I thought that was amazing. I love to see that. I love to see men support each other. You know, I love to see men support each other. And it just made me feel good. It was so refreshing in a world where there are so many men, especially if you've been following this Pegasus situation. There are, men who are just bitter and jealous, who are just money hungry. Money hungry. But if you look at those men, if you look at their lives, upon all the money, upon all the greediness that they exemplify, they still look like crap, ultimately. You know, they still look like crap. They still don't amount to anything, in spite of all the money that they greedily fight for, greedily cry for, greedily obsess about. So I love when men support women because it is an amazing thing. It is a very refreshing thing. Two heads are better than one. When a man really, when a man really loves you, yeah, that is one way of expressing his love. by really allowing you to, by being supportive of whatever you want to do, whatever decision that you want to make, whatever plan you have, by being 100% supportive of you. That is a major expression of love. It really is. That means he holds no malice. He really sees you as, number one, his equal, and number two, his partner, and number three, his own. Like, there is no difference. You are him, he is you, you know? And so where you win, he wins. Where you succeed, he succeeds. Where you fail, he fails. So when you marry a man who has that mindset, who's grounded in that belief, trust and belief, he will always have your back 100%. 100%. And I believe that's what we should be looking for in a relationship. If you're out there and you're looking for a partner, whatever, make sure that the man is not jealous, is not envious, because jealousy can lead to a lot of things. Jealousy. Okay. As a true crime buff, I have watched a lot of true crime series to know that, like, spouses, they can do the worst thing to each other because of jealousy. And money, the love of money truly is the root of all evil. So, back to what I was saying before I went on a tangent. Social media does not break marriages. Social media, especially if there is money to be made, if there's notoriety to be had, social media reveals the strength of your relationship. That's all it does. If your relationship is solid, social media will only bring you guys closer together. But if your relationship is not solid, if it is built on a sandy ground, social media will exacerbate, social media will escalate the rate, the pace, the rate at which you guys break up. Because if social media is just if your relationship is not solid, there are some bad head that just exist to destroy people's lives. Honestly, they just want to come and create a division. They will come and be saying mean things about one person, one of the spouses over the other one, trying to make the other one feel like, oh my gosh, he could definitely do better. He could do better than being with you. And if that one is already feeling a type of way, consumed with jealousy, and he wasn't really into that relationship, all those things will be absorbing inside. Before you know it, they'll start acting on it. Before you know it, things have happened. Okay. Exactly. I might say snapped and who the hell did I marry are just eye openers. Exactly. Exactly. And there are many others like that. So yeah. Okay. Just the one that I watched yesterday about this woman that was in a relationship with this man. They were not even married though, but they've been, long-term partner. They were not necessarily common law, because even as common law, you have to make you have to file as common law and stuff, but they've just had a long-term relationship. And sometime later on, as the relationship started, this man started being punked in a way that he started getting all this story about getting all these calls and letters about how he has a long lost uncle in Europe, in Scotland, who is very wealthy, who passed away. It was a fraud, it was a scam. He had an uncle in Scotland who who passed away and willed all of his wealth to this man in America. And this man in America, he lives in a trailer. If you even see the house that he lives, my gosh, it's like garbage. It's like garbage. This is the only way I can describe it. Like poor, relying on his friends for support, financial support, and everything. So they started scamming this man. They will ask for a few dollars, a few $100 here and there. Or somebody will contact him and say, I'm the lawyer for your uncle that passed away. We need X amount of money to file the paperwork to like release the $30 million that you just inherited. So, they were just stringing him along and collecting his money. And he believed it. He totally believed that he inherited a power load of money. Even the lady, his long-term girlfriend, also believed it. So on the last time that the man, the lawyer, that was supposed to travel from Scotland to Ohio to come and give the paper to give him his inheritance, by the time on the day that the man was scheduled to arrive, do you know what this woman did? This woman fed this man antifreeze. Okay, just Google antifreeze. Some sort of slow poison. And I have watched so many documentaries where antifreeze were used, where spouse use antifreeze to poison, and that thing is very difficult to detect, and it doesn't have a smell. So they can just mix it into anything, into coffee, into drinks, into soda, into orange juice. The person will not even know. And once it enters the system, after about 2 hours, it will be doing the damage, but they will not. If you even go to the hospital complaining, the doctor cannot diagnose it, because the symptoms comes in different forms. It'll be mimicking different symptoms, so they'll be falsely diagnosing, whereas that antifreeze is doing serious damage. So this woman gave this man antifreeze right before he went to the airport to wait for the lawyer that was coming from Scotland. Put it in his lemonade and gave it to him. So the guy went to the airport with his friends. At the airport, he passed out after waiting a while. They thought he was just exhausted. They thought he was just maybe heat heat stroke or whatever. So he passed out, and his friends that were there waiting for him immediately rushed into the hospital. They treated him for something else and they sent him home. But he never got better. He died that night. It was later, after autopsy, you have to look for something specific. And that's the reason why it is hard to diagnose, because the symptoms are very different. The way the symptoms it mimics other illnesses. So they will just generally test for that. But in this situation, the symptoms mimicked as though he was drunk, that he had been drinking. He was drunk. Like the symptom mimics someone who's been drinking. But the entire day, he had his best friend who was with him who swore that he never had a sip. He never had a sip of drink. Okay. So it was when they did that, the doctor was smart and the doctor was like, oh, wait. And then when they did the autopsy, they now found that, they found the antifreeze in his system. So yeah. I'm gonna say, yeah, I watched that. The woman poisoned her boy for nothing. Ended up being nothing. Like they were just defrauding that guy, collecting whatever little piece change he had. They were just scamming him, you know. But this woman, because they told the guy that the lawyer that was coming from Scotland was going to hand him the will, the inheritance. So she planned that as soon as he gets home, Like she gave him enough stuff that as soon as he got home with the with the inheritance, he will not make it. But it turns out that she ended him for nothing, you know. So I say all of that to say, marry the right person. You get why? Marry the right person. You get why? And always be vigilant. Always um be smart. Always pay attention. Do not ignore the red flags because your intuitions are never wrong. Never, ever, ever wrong. But yeah. Anyways, guys, this is where I'm going to end this. Thank you guys so much for spending your evening with me. Amma! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Amma. Thank you for 3 coffees, Amma. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad I found it on time. Oh my gosh. And that was like a while ago, Lo. I didn't even notice. Are you still here? It came this, you sent it a while ago. Where is Amma? Amma, get in here now. Amma, you know me. If you don't answer me, I'm gonna be here waiting for you. You already know the cocoa. Where are you? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for 3 coffees. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, marry your best friend or marry a good person. Be wise, be open, be vigilant, be smart. Don't be desperate. Okay? Don't be desperate. Your life depends on it. Your future children depends on it. Marry a good man, otherwise the father of your children will be carrying your children and be using them for as a money making machine as okay the man will kukuma refuse to work, get a job, and be applauding himself for Facebook recognizing him as a rising creator. Facebook just recognized me as a rising creator. Oh God, is this life? Is this real life? Hey guys, look at me. Facebook just recognized me as a rising creator. Me, an elite chiropractor. Facebook recognized me as I want to be a family channel. I want to monetize my children. Facebook is compensating me for it. That is nonsense. Facebook is compensating me for being for monetizing my children. Clap for me, everybody. I'm living the life now. Facebook, and then he also posted another one. I want to give a huge shout out to my top star sender. Oh gosh, what a life. So marry well so that this is not your life. Marry well, oh, so that this does not end up being your life. Because if it happens like that, hey, okay, oh, don't get mad if people make content out of you. That's all I have to say. Mm. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your night. Amma, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. What time is it now in the UK? Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Siri is not answering me. Okay. What time is it in the UK? What time is it in the UK? Okay. Wow, it's like 3:52 a.m. It is late. Yeah, it is late. Thank you guys so much, guys. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, everyone. Please hit the like button before you go. And yeah, we are waiting to see how they are going to play this. So Valentine's Day is coming for them. Omo, Omo, Valentine's Day. Imagine, oh, Tay be don dey plan. Tay was already planning of all of the lingerie that she was going to change into on Valentine's Day. That bathtub was going to receive two special people. Remember we had a part one last year with summer. Ay 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 ay. Me, I was waiting for the part two of their shenanigan. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. I will catch you later. Bye, guys.